everyone. Now, are you ready for another story this week? Show me your thumbs up if you are. I am too. So let's get ready. Let's make sure that you're sitting beautifully and that you're listening to mummies and daddies and that you have your listening ears switched on. Shall we put them on? Okay, now this week I have another special guest with me. I have my crocodile! And today we are going to be reading The Selfish Crocodile. I wonder what's going to happen in our story. I can see that the crocodile is lazing on the grass, but in the background I think I can spy some other animals. Can you see any animals? Me too. I can see a giraffe and a zebra and many, many more. So let's find out why the crocodile is being a little selfish, shall we? Deep in the forest, in the river, lived a large crocodile. He was a very selfish crocodile. He didn't want any other creature to drink or bathe in the river. He thought it was his river. Every day he shouted at the creatures of the forest, "Stay away from my river! It's my river! If you come in my river, I'll eat you all." And look at the animals. They are looking very, very scared. So there were no fish, no tadpoles, no frogs, no crabs, no crayfish in the river. All of them were afraid of the selfish crocodile. I think all of the animals were feeling a little bit sad not to be able to go near the river. The forest creatures kept away from the river as well. Whenever they were thirsty, they went for miles and miles to drink from other rivers and streams. And let's have a little look at our animals. I think our elephant is looking really, really sad. And I think that our Mr. Crocodile is being a little bit mean at the moment. What do you think? Me too. Let's see if we can get him sharing with the other animals. Now, Mr. Crocodile is laying down on his great big back and enjoying the sun. He started to pick his big sharp teeth with a stick. I wonder what's going to happen to Mr. Crocodile. But one early morning, the forest was awakened by a loud groaning sound. Something was in terrible pain. The creatures thought that it was an animal that had been caught by the crocodile. I wonder who's making that noise. But as the sun came out brightly, they saw it was the crocodile who was in pain. He was lying on his big back, holding his swollen jaw, and he was crying real tears. Now, do we think that the animals are going to help Mr. Crocodile? Let's find out. The creatures drew closer, but not too close. Some of the creatures began to feel sorry for the crocodile. The crocodile's looking very, very sad. "What's the matter with him?" asked the deer. "I don't know," said the squirrel. "Maybe he'll have to go and see the dentist," chirped a bird. "If that happens, it'll be safe to go in the river," grunted the wild pig. The animals thought about this. They hung from the branches, they hung from the vines, they buzzed in the air, and they shook their heads as they watched the great, big, Crocodile in pain. No animal tried to help. Poor crocodile, no one wants to help him. I wonder, can we help him? Let's tell the animals to help him. Please help him. Suddenly, a little mouse appeared, sniffing the air. He ran along the crocodile's tail, then up to his tummy, and the other creatures stared, and we can see the mouse running and scuttling along up to his mouth. I wonder if the mouse is going to help. Look at that mouse, chattered the monkey. He's either very brave or very mad. He's going to be eaten for sure, said the iguana. The mouse crept along the crocodile's big neck and into his open mouth. There was a hush in the forest. Everyone's quiet to see what the crocodile's going to do. I wonder. Look at the mouse. He's creeping through the crocodile's mouth, tooth by tooth, going through each little piece. I hope the crocodile doesn't go. Snap. Let's find out. The mouse got hold of something. He pulled and he pulled and he pulled. Then he put it on his shoulder and walked out of the crocodile's mouth. There was a large cheer from the astonished creatures. Shall we give them a cheer? The crocodile sat up and said, I don't feel any pain anymore. It's all gone. Then he saw the mouse walking down his tummy, carrying an enormous crocodile tooth on his shoulder. Your bad tooth was giving you a toothache, answered the mouse, turning around to face the now smiling crocodile. Do you want it back? Oh, no, get rid of it. And when you've done that, come back. I have a present for you. The mouse went back and buried the bad tooth under a tree. And when he returned, the crocodile had a nice juicy nut waiting for him. And we can see that the mouse is burying the tooth there underneath the tree. As the crocodile watched the mouse eating the nut, he said to him, You were very clever getting rid of my toothache, and very kind too. I'm so grateful, but what shall I do if my toothache comes back? Don't worry, I'll help you take care of your teeth, answered the mouse, nibbling on his nut. Soon, the crocodile and the mouse were best friends. And one day, the crocodile sent all of the animals an invitation. Please come and drink and bathe in my river. I won't hurt you. The river belongs to us all. The creatures weren't afraid anymore to drink and bathe in the river, although the crocodile was sometimes snappy, but they grew to love him, and soon the river was full of fish and tadpoles and crabs and crayfish. I think that all of the animals are looking very, very happy now that they can join Mr. Crocodile in the water. I think that at the start of our story, Mr. Crocodile was not being very kind to his friends. But because the mouse helped him, he started to realize that he should be kind and that he should share with his friends. And that's important for all of us. So I hope that you are still sharing and being kind at home with all of your mummies and daddies and brothers and sisters and anybody else that you have at home with you. I hope that you enjoyed our story this week. I certainly did. It's one of my favourites, and I look forward to sharing another one with you next week. I hope you have an amazing week of home learning, and I look forward to seeing what you get up to. Bye, everyone.